How to recover a child's destiny, how to make him or her to be great without any evil eye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So how are you all doing today? I hope you are doing so fine. So thank you so much for stopping by. In this channel I discuss spiritual tips that will help your spiritual life greatly. If you want to be cleansed spiritually, if you want prosperity, if you want protection, these tips can guide you greatly. So these are the things you can find on my channel, and also health tips, okay, but mostly spiritual tips. So if you love any of that, subscribe, hit the red subscribe button, turn on the bell so you get notified whenever I upload videos like this. I am Pamela, just call me Pamela. So you're welcome. Alright, so today's video, as you already know from the title, we're going to be sharing some tips. I'll be sharing you some tips that will help you greatly on your child's destiny. Yes, God created everyone with good destiny, positive things, blessings, good lucks, like prosperity, long life. But due to some forces, okay, those destinies may be hijacked. And this tip can actually help greatly to help recover them spiritually. And when it's being recovered spiritually, no forces can stop it. No power can stop that child's destiny from manifesting. So you have to get broom. Yes, this is a local broom. If you have been watching my video, you will notice that I've shared something like this, using a broom, a local broom, to share a spiritual tips. And that is actually to drive away witches from the house. So this particular one, I'll be showing you how to use it, the right way to use it, so that you can recover or protect your child's destiny. So broom is a symbol of cleansing oneself. If you are really spiritual, you will understand this anywhere you see this. So I'm going to be discussing more about this. It also creates a barrier which no evil person, which evil people cannot cross. They can never trespass. Just a barrier between you and evil forces, like witches, evil eyes. They will never get to see you. It creates a barrier that when they see this, especially when you keep it in the right position, they can never trespass that area. In some places, most people, they turn the broom upside down to drive away some guests, like some guests they don't like, or unwanted guests. Or if you have a guest, you are suspecting that that guest is not bringing positive energy into that home, or if the guest is bringing nuisance, bringing bad energy that you don't like, there's how to place this broom that will make that guest to be very uncomfortable and leave your home. Or if you have a visitor that is staying longer than he or she should stay, and you want to peacefully drive away that person from your home, you can do it using this broom. And they keep it like this, upside down, just like this, in a place. And they pray using the person's name, okay? You have to mention the person's name as is upside down like this, okay? Place it at a corner of your house. Then you pray, pray with the person's name that leave my home in peace and quietly. In peace, this is what I just said, in peace, and not in making trouble. This is not going to harm anybody. You mention the person's name, not in the presence of the person. Please, leave my home in peace and quietly. So shall it be. You'll be doing it until the person leaves, okay? If you do it, you see that the person will be very, very uncomfortable. You don't need to show the person physically. Just be good to the person. Normally, if you nearly put to bed, if you were pregnant and you nearly put to bed, you have to make use of a new broom. You should use a new broom, not an old broom you were using before. Please make sure you use new broom. You have to stand your broom always like this, because in some parts of the country, okay, as soon as you give birth to a child, people will be visiting you often. Most people, they will just start from the hospital and be coming to the hospital. Fine, no problem. I'm saying this in case you come back from hospital. If you really put to bed, make sure you stand your broom always like this at a corner, okay? This is going to drive away wishes, drive away anybody that means harm to that child. Most times they come to congratulate you and they want to read that child's destiny. And some people, that is the time that they will just take what does not belong to them. Yes, they take the child's destiny, or they dictate the child's destiny. If a child is going to be great, if a child is going to be so, no matter how the star is, this destiny is going to be, they will know. If that person does not mean well, they may just start fighting that child or exchange the child's destiny, which is not good. You see people, when they just grow up, they will see that no matter what they do, things are not working. No matter what they do, they will try their best. It will be as if, in fact, it's just better that they are not existing. Some things like this started from when they were born. So you as a mother, as a parent, you need to be very careful. You need to be very watchful. You have to pray, okay? And all this carrying the child, you know, some people, they will just bathe the child for you, okay? You have to have someone in your home that will bathe that child, that will dress that child, especially touching the child's head. I've shared one spiritual tips of using coconut water to wash a child's head, especially newborn baby. It helps a lot. Using coconuts, fresh coconuts. Want to know more about these coconut tips? Check my channel, okay? Check how to recover your child's glory. This is actually one of the tips. You have to stand your broom like this, always. And you see that no matter what that person try, they can never read your child's destiny. Also, make sure you anoint the child's head. Use an anointing oil. This is olive oil. You can use any anointing oil that means well, because not all anointing oil is ideal for a child. Like this olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, or any brand, is very, very good for anointing, especially their forehead. Pour it, or just dip your hand, anoint the child's head every time, make it a habit. Do not forget it. Anoint the child's chest, at the back, the neck side, at the back of the head. Anoint the hand, anoint the legs of the baby. So this can also be applied on your children, okay? Any of your children, even if they are not babies any longer. And you have to pray with it, and nothing will ever happen to that child. So this is with faith and not magic. Even if your faith is just little, make sure you have faith in whatever you are doing, in your prayer, and it's going to come to pass. So no power will be able to read that child's destiny. Anoint the child's hands, especially those people that touch the baby's hands. They'll be touching. Your hands are so soft. Oh, this baby. Not all visitors are bad. Please, not all. This is just to be careful, okay? Just to be on the safe side. And there's no harm in prayers. And this is just natural. It's not fetish. As you can see, this is gotten from a palm frond. This is a local broom. Okay, make sure you stand it like this, always. And no power will be able to see that child's destiny by the grace of God. So I also want to share with you a bonus. How to cleanse your home, to remove evil power, to remove bad energies, especially after a visitor has left. Maybe a visitor came to your home. So most people, they will keep something spiritually that when they leave, bad things will start happening in that home. You will see some visitors, when they come, if it's a newborn baby that is in that home, the baby will be crying all the time. Or when they leave that home, you see that baby will be uncomfortable, crying. Cry can mean health problems, okay? It can mean that the child is not well fed. It can mean that the child is having some colic. They call it colic, okay? So these are some health challenges which are very minor for children. when your child is always crying, you may not use broom, okay? Just pray at that time. Use anointing oil, anoint that child, rub on that child's head. Pray. If the child is more than 1 year, you can just dip some into the child's mouth in case of any bad dream, or the child may be saying something you are not seeing. Children are actually very spiritual, okay? They are very, very spiritual. So you have to anoint the child, rub the child's palm, the legs, come against every evil power. So this is also another way of cleansing, using a broom. You have to pray on a broom, a new broom. Always, anytime you want to cleanse your home, use a new broom. Pray on whatever you want. Of course, for cleansing, you want to get rid of bad spirit, bad energy, witchcraft powers, whatsoever, demonic, any kind of evil powers. After praying, you have to sweep your house from the west to east. This is your west, and here is your east. You have to be sweeping it like this. Be sweeping your house like this. Do not sweep like this. From your west to the east. As you are sweeping it, be praying. Be praying to remove every bad energy, to sweep away any evil deposit of the evil ones. And you see that there will be happiness in that home. There will be glory. There will be grace. There will be good fortune. There will be blessings. There will be peace in that home by the grace of God. So these are some ways to make use of your local broom, because it's highly spiritual. And make sure you use new brooms, as I said earlier. So you can get local broom from the market, from the local market. You can get it from African shops. You can also order it online. So just try this and you see that no harm will come near your child. So thank you so much for watching. This must surely be a blessing to you and your household by the grace of God. Do not forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and share it to everyone. Remain blessed and stay safe as always. I'll see you in my next video.